I'm live. I'm not live, am I? Hey, y'all. I wonder what camera is doing. Okay, so here we are tonight, and I have a huge announcement. Some people are probably going to um, be happy for me, and there'll be some people who won't be so happy for me. I don't really care about those who are not happy for me. Y'all always been haters anyway. So, okay, so I've been saying for a long time that I was going to start recording on my channel and doing live streaming and answering a whole bunch of questions and dropping some gems. Tonight, I was supposed to be performing at a venue, which was canceled at the last minute. Didn't have nothing to do with me, but what people didn't know is I was going to announce that tonight would be my last performance. So, since that show was canceled, I saw it as though it was confirmation that it was just time for me to move forward. And so I'll make that announcement here and share it with all of you on my first live video on YouTube, or at least in 2021. And I believe that I've been feeling this way for a long time. Um, I've been in the game a long time, since the 80s. So those that know me do know that. Um, and I want to move into another arena. So I will no longer be doing live performances. I won't say ever, but it's not something that I still have a passion for. There are several reasons why I decided it was time. For one, I feel like I have not been obedient to what God has called me to do completely, and I have been spreading myself way too thin. So, after over 30 years in this industry and coming back to the game and recording again in these last about 4 or 5 years, it has been a great run. And I am just kind of over the performances. Not that I don't enjoy them, but I just believe that I've come to a place where I want to move forward with other things in my life. I still will be a part of the industry. Um, and I want to move forward with artist development, with Godmother Entertainment. And I want to build my channel and use this platform to do that and drop some knowledge right here, drop some gems, for those who are like, well, who is MzDank? We want to know more about her. It's not about me more than it is the journey and sharing things that I know would help um, the next generation. And of course, I'll be sharing different things about myself, different things about this journey in the industry, things that I think, like I said, will assist other artists. So here I am making the announcement that I will no longer be performing live on stage. I am still open to recording features, but I just think it's time to move into some other things that I'm looking forward to doing. And sometimes, you can spread yourself too thin, and, that's not always a good thing, even though multitasking is just a part of who I am, right? And the way that I move. So, but I have a choice, and I want a lot more balance and a lot more peace And the things that I do them with intent. The places that I go with intent. And I just think it's time. And I want to get behind, like I said, the next generation and see them, be successful, those that desire. But I want to share my honesty right here. And this is the platform that I'm going to do it on. I have prayed about it. I have toiled about it. I have shared my fears with my confidants because, you know, give me a mic in my hand and it's a no brainer for me. But sit me in front of a camera talking to myself, and I'm not so comfortable with doing that. But why not do it scared, right? So I've been feeling a bit overwhelmed with doing it all. And um, I just think that's sometimes you just got to know when to hold them, when to fold them type thing. And um, I'm not sure if because I didn't do that show tonight that I wouldn't do at least one more show and put it out there that, yeah, this will be my last performance. I'm not sure, but it's definitely here. And so since our girl was already good and dressed and stuff, I just figured why not embark on the journey, answer the call, and actually jump on live and record a video. So this is where I am now. I mean, I'm kind of just over it. Um, and I'm a bit exhausted. And I said this to a friend. I'm like, I'm really tired, and I think I figured out why I'm so tired. No matter how much rest I get, I'm always used to moving and shaking, but now, and I'm like, I think I'm tired of wrestling with God, and that's the last thing that I want to do. I don't want to wrestle with the master, um, because it will wear you out. Do you hear me? It's a clear sign that you are not listening or being obedient, or you're missing something. And so I still will support other people's endeavors and their artistry, their music, support their platforms. I will share with you guys. But I figured, if I'm gonna make an announcement, if it's not gonna be live on stage, I just kind of need to get this off my chest. I absolutely need to get it off my chest. There's a lot that I need to get off my chest. And honey, I better get it off somewhere because you can't put all this in the ground. And I think it's worth making these videos to share my stories, share my journey in life, in the industry, in faith, in my struggles, in my challenges, and be able to drop some of those jewels. So I'm gonna tell you right now, okay, as we've heard on other people's channels, as we go forward and I share these things, um, and I'm gonna be my cousin and everything. Like I just say what I want to say, but I do not want the message to be lost. There will be days that um, I could be, how do I want to say this? I always want to pretty shit up, but it just ain't no pretty way to tell you stuff. Some days you'll probably be like, all right, girl, you on it, I can handle it. Some days you just need to click out because this ain't for you. I'm a hooter, baby. I'm here under divine assignment, and I'm not assigned to everybody. So if this is not for you, it's not for you. And I'm all right with that. Please go elsewhere, okay? Because we don't want no problems, okay? Because she can be a whole problem. But the purpose is to drop these jewels and just kind of share my heart, share my thoughts, share where I'm going. And yeah, come on, with a girl on this journey. I mean, I just really don't know where the Lord gonna take me, honey. And it's just ain't no telling what might come with this. But I want to face my fear of being on the camera and stuff, and kind of sitting here talking. And you talk to me straight up personally, and we in one of those conversations, I'm good with that. Like, that's my comfort zone. But what I do not want to do is be disobedient and um, not get on here and because if it's just for one person, you know what I'm saying, then true. And I haven't seen other people do their videos, baby, and they didn't start off. So you go back to their first recording, it ain't look like what they, when they got comfortable and got in their flow a year later. So something like that. We're just gonna see where the Lord takes us. So with that being said, um, I think I've come to a place where I'm just sick of these niggas, to be honest with you. Like I've been in this industry a long time and I'm like 47, so I'm an OG in this game. And I am tired. I think, first of all, answering the call is number one and doing what God is calling me to do. But number two, I'm really sick of these producers. Like, not all of them. There's some that are solid, but there's a lot you have to put into being an artist and recording. And as a female artist, there is, I don't want to say always, oh my goodness. But these niggas got me fucked up. Okay? And I'm pretty much over it. When I started in this industry, when I was a young teenager, um, it was a different motivation for me than I see in some artists today. And it seems like it's like kind of a follow the leader type thing. And I've heard somebody recently describe it as in, back in the day, people trying to make it out the hood or everybody wanted to be an athlete. Everybody wanted to be a ball player. For me, I just love rap. It was an outlet for me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I wanted to do. Like I didn't see all this. Oh, I want to be famous. Oh, I want everybody. It was an outlet for me. When I would seclude myself in my room and away from the household because I was pissed off or, on punishment, go to your room type of thing. Um, it was an outlet for me. So I began to write. And when hip hop came along and I'm talking about going back to the days, when it was UTFO, Houdini, Roxanne, Shantae, and all of them, that's when I fell in love with rap music. And it's not it wasn't like it is now. Like everybody see it as a way to um get out the hood or get fame and get money and be known and that's like the fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that for me. To each his own. I do believe that you can learn how to rap. You can learn how to mimic great artists, but it's like it's in me, you know what I mean? And it's been in me for a long time. So when my career took off with the Coolie Girls, it was something that just happened. Like my sister wanted it more than I did. It was her dragging me to the payphone. See, some of y'all don't even know about payphone. What's the payphone? Dragging me up the street, baby. Come on, let's put this quarter in here. We're gonna call this company. Because Erica, you can go. I mean, a lot of people, that's my real name for those that don't know. But for me, it was like I just love to do it. I was a battle rapper off the top. You know what I mean? I like to write rhymes. I used to study artists on the radio because I wanted to know what made them come up with that. And the rhythm, the rhyme, the flow, hip hop intrigued me. And at that time, it wasn't even really in the South like that. So for me, it was just like I can do this thing. And honestly, because I grew up in church and we love going to church, and that's all I've known. Um, and I was in love with God. I was in love with the whole, you know, consistency of church family. That was just a part of who we were. Um, so of course, when I wrote my first rap at about I might have been about 11, 12 years old. Now, that's not when I wrote my first rap, but that's when I wanted to actually present it to the church and say, hey, I wrote a rap song. And instead of singing in the choir, because I always felt like my voice wasn't, a choir voice. And I've said this before, like when Sister Karen want to put me up there with the boys in the tenor section. I'm like, oh no, girl, I'm an alto. I mean, if I ain't a soprano, I'm an alto. So I wanted to use my voice. I love the art of rap. I love writing. I love poetry. My mom wrote poetry and I thought she was amazing. So I'm quite sure I got the gift from her and the desire to write from her. So when I took it to the church said no. Well, it was a young lady over our youth ministry, and I first took it to her, and she was just like, no, like they're not ready for that. Now, it might have been about 1984, something like that, but that hurt my feelings. Like that really, really hurt my feelings. So people have to know when you reject um, even if you don't understand it, because this world is going to change. It's going to evolve. When they talk about mumble rap and all that kind of stuff, baby, ain't nothing we can do about it. This young generation understand that. They didn't understand us. They thought rap music was evil. That's the devil's music. It's just another art form and way of expression. And that was my way of expression, and I was denied that. And it really, really broke my heart. So the world accepted it. The world would take it. So I just wrote for the world then. And boy, did it lead me on one hell of a journey, okay? Honey, I love to battle rap. I'm gonna tell y'all what really got me though. Because like in the neighborhood, I would write everybody little rap parts and stuff, and then we all get together and say our little parts. We had all these little names and stuff we made up. Can y'all believe my first rap name was Cookie Cute? Don't ask me where it came from. What is a Cookie Cute? I don't know. Anyway, but that was my first rap name. So I didn't really like it, but you needed one. But I enjoyed the art, and where it has taken me is just so a part of who I am. And it's been a double-edged sword in my life. And there's a time I just thought, wow, this is a blessing. And there's a time in my life when I was like, I don't want to be who I am. And I wish I had never exposed my gift to people. And how can I stop this? I just want to be another person. And that's probably because I started to understand fake love. Okay. And, a lot of us girls be looking for love in all the wrong places, especially those of us who come from dysfunctional homes. And I would say everybody home is dysfunctional. This is very few that I've been in that I feel like wasn't dysfunctional. So I ain't worried about the judgment zone, baby. I takes none of that because it is what it is. Are people talking back to me? I thought I was recording. I know, right? I don't think I brought that up probably even in the last 25 years. I really didn't want people to know that. I want them to forget that. I can't even remember what my sister called herself, but yeah, she was cookie cute. Okay. I think I might have been in like fifth grade, sixth grade. But anyway, I enjoy battle rapping because the guys thought they just ruled the game. You know what I'm saying? And then Texas slow, we get it late and all that. But when the guys would gather around and people be battling and stuff, I just be like, oh, just give me that mic. I just love the shock value of it all. You know what I mean? So once I hone my skills, baby, and to see they look on their face, that's what I live for. Because they thought like, now she a girl, don't give her the mic, that's a little girl, whatever, whatever. So yeah, it was my sister who was pushing. I really like to write songs. That was my thing. Mr. I already. I don't know that hashtag name, but I recognize it, but I'm not sure who that is. Nope. I'm never letting you go. Any battle rap footage, I love to see. You know what? I don't want to see it, okay? But whatever it was, hey, Austin, Texas was all over it, okay? They was like, once they knew I had it, then it was like, yeah, give her the mic. I can remember, and I'm just talking random, y'all. There'll be more focused videos later, but I'm just trying to break the ice and get comfortable here. But I remember there was a Juneteenth, and we used to have Juneteenth down at Rosewood Park. And oh, I know who that is. What's up with you? Hi, thank you for joining me. And don't you ever bring it up and don't tell her that. Kay, what's happening? Is this Kay? You know, you said you stopped using the name, so I want to make sure I talk to the right person. Oh shit, this is gonna be interesting, right? So I think it was EPMD that was in town. Already, that's what's up. It's my first live. Bear with me, bear with me. And you know me, you done chopped it up a little bit, so you know how girls go. Thank you for joining me because it's hard to talk to yourself, okay? I don't know how people do it, but we're gonna figure it out. You know, you just finished your story. I'm listening, okay? So anyway, you know, Juneteenth is a big deal. And they had this ring in the middle of the park. So it was like packed. And at that time, I believe I was already in the industry. I think we were already recording professionally. It may have been like 1990. So, but anyway, you know, we'd be out there all day. It wasn't no thing. So when I figured out they was up in the ring, they had mics and music, DJ and everything. Oh, I couldn't wait. Like, oh yeah. So those that didn't know who I was or knew that, you know, the girl can go. And so all the guys just kept passing the mic. And when nobody passed it to me. And I'm just standing there waiting my turn. And you know, the whole while I'm thinking, y'all just go ahead then. Cause soon as y'all pass me that mic, I'm gonna act a damn fool. And so finally one of the guys was finna give me the mic, and then they went to give it to somebody else, and somebody said, no, give it to her, give it to her. Baby, when they gave me that microphone, what they do that for? Because it went down. You understand me? I could keep up with the best of it. I don't even think it was 90. I think it might have been 1988. It was something like that. It wasn't 90 yet. And so I guess I did a good job because who was the bright skinned guy in EPMD? I forget his name. But he like gave me a kiss on my cheek when he got out the ring, like, you know, kind of gave a girl her props. And Deuce was like in awe, like, okay, I promise you, they never denied me that mic again. Now I can't tell you what all I was saying because I was still young and innocent. I was just going off the dome, but the girl was confident. She did her thing. I do remember I ended up in a newspaper in the Chronicle, and there was a picture of me. I don't even remember when they took that picture, but I have to go in the Austin American Statesman Archives. I would love to see that picture again. And one of my teachers, I want to say it was my pre-K teacher, sent no, it was one of my teachers in elementary. She mailed me that picture, but of course I already had a copy. But it was cool to see that my teachers was keeping up with me. Like, I'm like, oh wow. And it was innocent back then. I wasn't a gangster I became. You know what I'm talking about? So it was real innocent with the Coolie Girls. And so that's why for so many years I didn't mention the Coolie Girls, because once I became MzDank, I wanted to separate the innocence from who I was as an adult in the life I was living for real, getting it out the mud. So that's the kind of stuff I want to share. I mean, you know, people, y'all will have missed already. Y'all gonna have to like tell me some stuff that you want to know. Like, I'm open to sharing, and you know that we had a couple conversations, right? But that's like the beginning of the things that excited me. It was never about the money, you know. And you hear a lot, chase purpose, not the money. You know what I mean? I began to get the money another way because a girl do like to eat, and that's a whole nother story of survival. So there's a lot of things I did because I needed to survive, not because I was for it. but I'm a survivor. And I guess that's one of the reasons why I was a little nervous about getting on YouTube. I don't want to be locked in this box. I want to share authentically, openly, and unapologetically. And this is my platform. So this is what I'm going to do with it. I will still record features. There will be as there is now a price attached to it. Like, I'm not gonna even play no games. After 30 years in the game, yeah, I think a girl is worth that, honey. So there's no need for me to. I've done enough. I have nothing else to prove as far as they go. And like I said in the beginning, I want to help other artists. That's where I think I'll be better served at, and help these young ladies that have to go through, a lot of things when we go in the studio and deal with producers. And for me, it's like, man, one of the most recent producers I fell out with, thinking we could work together. It was like, no, you need a man. You need to do this. You know what I'm saying? It's a new day. You need to change it up, Dank. You need to get like these youngsters. Nigga, go get you one of them youngsters. Ain't nobody asked you for artist development. I'm 47. What is you talking about? And it's not about the age, so much, but I'm saying, nigga, I got history in this game. What is you talking about? What was you? You should have came along 30 years ago. Do the track, record the shit. Like, don't be trying to tell me how to be me. Like, at some point, you could just be you. I take suggestions, but like, you don't bully me. Keep your track. I don't got time for that. You're not gonna hold it over my head, and that's happened to me a couple of times, and it really hurts. I just don't trust people in that way no more, because this go way back for me. I'm glad to see you. Well, thank you. You're gonna make me cry because I ran for this for a long time. Yeah, that gangster, she got a soft spot still. What you say? I'm glad to see you doing this. Told you a while ago that this is calling your name. You're tailor made for it. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, hey, girl, face up is, she a tough girl, but this right here, I'm not gonna lie, I got to do it scared. If we was talking one-on-one, like, I flow, you know what I mean? But just to get in front of the camera and just start recording, no. I mean, look, when I record a song, I listen to it probably 1,000 times. And, I find all the little things I want to fix in it. And then I really don't listen to it no more. Like, when people send me video footage of me, I appreciate it because, I can put it in the archives, and, at some point, it's usable. But I don't really like to go back and watch me on video, not even when I'm speaking and stuff like that. So I just want to operate in the where I operate where I am. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I just feel like you just got to know your lane, and it's a new lane for me. So thank you. I really appreciate that, because I've struggled with it for a long time. You know what I mean? Once you put the information out there, you ain't got no control where it go, and I ain't got time for all that talking shit to me. Because then, but in my maturity, and I ain't I ain't gonna be battling with people. I got to lead this out here, and if that's what God is calling me to do, and it'll help one person or one young lady, you know what I mean? Then it's worth me doing it. So thank you so much. That means a lot. It really does. So I'm facing my fears. I'm not gonna be long-winded. The next video will have, and then I gotta get the little background and all that. You know what I mean? Those were the excuses I was using, Mr. Already. Okay, I had them excuses. Well, now I need to put the background. Well, now I need the light. Somebody was like, a really good friend was like, I'm finna mail you that light. It's coming in. I got a gift for you. You know what I'm saying? I got the light, and I still was like, okay, now I need a new phone, or I need a better camera. You know what I mean? And I wanna share this stuff right here. That way I ain't got to worry about FB messing with me or whatever, and hopefully I can stay within the YouTube guidelines. But I'm gonna keep it 100, and that's just who I am. And I think it's time to give people that. You feel what I'm saying? I want to, kind of just be me. Just, let God use me and let him speak. That's what I want to give back. So we'll see where it goes, right, Kay? So, but you can do, and anybody watching this video after the fact, Give me something. Like, I'm open. Just tell me what it is you want me to know. A lot of people say, "Who is MzDank?" You know, I need some intro music. I need you. Remember, we embark on that journey? That's another thing that kept me from it, because I wanted my videos to look all cute and stuff like that. And maybe it's time for me to learn how to do it, you know, because I don't want to just have to depend on other people. Like, it really hurt me so much to trust somebody with what they knew meant so much to me then, because they couldn't get what they wanted out of me. And I've always been that girl. Baby, I will not compromise. So if we could work together, you still willing to look out for a girl, please do let me know. You know what I'm talking about? Your time is worth it. Pay coins, get what I need. But I also do want to learn how to. So we need to talk. And I hit you up, I heard from you. So hit me up on the line. I don't know if people will ever see me this vulnerable, but I'm like, I'm doing this scared for real. And I'm not really scared of shit. But, I just want to make sure. Like, I'm so glad 15 years ago I wasn't on here, or 20 years ago, because baby, ain't no telling what image I want to do it right. And there's no right way to do it right. There's no right way to be me. I'm just going to be authentically me. And people have control of their own computers, their own videos. And when you get disrespectful, baby, people will lose their membership. Okay. Is there a block feature on this number? I don't know, but I'm going to figure it all out. But you got me with, let's talk. Like, let's talk soon. Let's get this thing popping. I definitely do. I really don't know what kind of background I want, but I figure I should have a picture of me or something, or the business Godmother Entertainment logo behind me. I can get all that done. But I like for people to move where they got their anointing, and you do your thing in that studio. So you know what I'm saying? Uh, I would love to do that ASAP. So I don't know how consistent I need to be, but I'm thinking I at least want to upload a video every day. So I will share this if I figure out how. Share this video like I do everybody else's video. I'm gonna share it to my Facebook, and that way people will know. Okay, finally she's answered the call and she's reporting. So whatever it is that I, they want to know or I need to speak on, baby, let's get that thing popping. Okay, so that's it. Hit me up. We need to talk ASAP. I want to catch up with you. I was just talking to my girl tonight, and she did give me the thumbs up and that vote of confidence. And I did let her know that I was retiring from live performing. And she was all for it. Like, I get it. So I appreciate those that are for me doing that, because most people, they only care about what they want from you as an artist. But very rarely will they truly be honest, or not honest. Not They very rarely will just stop and say, "How are you?" You feel what I'm saying? They just care about what you can do for them or what your name can do for them. And you know what I'm saying? I'm sick of the bullshit, and I really don't want to snap on nobody. That ain't the energy I want to be in. But I've been a little overwhelmed with the BS. You know what I'm saying? So, I mess with y'all. Salute the SA and SA Trill. Shout out to my girl, Lady Lunatic. It's a whole bunch of shout outs I got to give out, and things that I want to talk about. It's going to get real. So, dang, 34 minutes? Okay. So, I don't know if they'll be long or short, but like I said, people can chime in. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. You know what I'm talking about? So, thanks, babe. I appreciate that. God bless. I will talk to you guys soon. So, I don't know. I won't always, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, I ain't gonna not move when the Lord tell me to, just cause she ain't got that thing together. But you know how we do. A girl wanna show up right. So that's where I'm at. We'll see how it go. But I hope that God is pleased, And I am pleased with myself that I stepped out on faith tonight. I think that everything happens for a reason. And I think the whole reason I got dressed up was because this is the second time that I heard God say, yeah, you wasn't supposed to go. You got dressed for me. So if it's that you just got to look cute before you get on the video or feel yourself, yeah, tonight'll be the night to do that. So I did it. And I'm proud of me. Come on, girl. I'm still growing. I don't know everything, even though people assume I do. It's a new arena for me. But I think this will be fun. You know I love to talk. A girl can go. But I don't just like to talk about nothing, just bullshit. Just like I don't go places unintentionally. I don't just hang out. It may appear that way, but I move with intent. So that's why I'm here. It's time for me to let it out. So here I go. I'll see y'all on the next video. I better go watch a couple of videos so I can understand this format a little better. But Kay, I need to talk to you real soon. Please hit me up. Still got my number? If you don't, you know how to get it. Matter of fact, I hope I still got yours. I'll be reaching out. I'll shoot you a text tonight because I really would appreciate that. Thank you so much. You was my only live visitor. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm chasing purpose here. I'm not chasing views. I'm not chasing a bag. I don't just want to leave something on the planet and something, that's gonna be good for other people, other artists in this industry. So yeah, it's gonna get real soon. I gotta let this shit out. Love you. Have a blessed night. Talk to you guys soon. Drop me some in the comments. Oh, hold on. I'm supposed to say that. Drop me some in the comments or whatever. Please don't be rude and stuff so you don't lose your membership. Like, subscribe, and share. MzDankMuzik. Let's go. She always on one. Now, where's the damn pause button? And got it. Thanks for joining me, babe. Much love. Appreciate that. God bless. And